This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
We are joined once again by Bhavna Srivastava and excited to have her here as the owner and health and wellness coach at BH Wellness Group. She's based at Longwood, Florida, but working with so many people all over the world. And we're excited she's here and chosen as the Golden Light to really help so many as a best-selling author, as a best-selling speaker. You name it, she does it. And she's just so humbled. And we're really excited that you're back here helping people today. How's everything?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me. I'm so honored being here. Part
Well,
of
no. We're honored to have you and grace with your presence. And for someone who does so much to help so many others, we really commend you on that. And for those that may not know a little bit about your work and as a golden light in this universe, could you just tell us a little bit about yourself before we start today's conversation?
Definitely. So went through a near-death experience in 2005, which led
Mhm.
me to connect and change my journey. And from coming from the financial, world and stepping into knowing God and stepping into spirituality, into holistic living and, shifting and trying to help people and God leading the way to create the Wellness Center, which led me to be a coach, mentor, eventually in 2012, December 21st, becoming the Golden Light chosen by the universe and God, and to bring peace and love and, protect people who believe in this part and to, so that they can continue doing the work they're here to do.
Oh.
And so started with the wellness center, and now I have the nonprofit called Saving People, Saving
Hmm.
Lives, one love, unity, community. So just the word continues.
Beautiful. And her platform here today, obviously, she's bringing this to you and hoping to experience and have you all encounter, her and her light and the work that she could do to help you and others. So it's always great about getting the word out there. We love having you here. And what did you have in mind for our listeners today?
I wanted to talk about why it's important to embrace peace, uh, and in this time, and how emotions play such a big role in that, you
Okay.
know, and that can throw us off, and how to take care of it. I'll give some tips and then maybe even take them through an experience so that they can feel what Golden Light is all about as I keep talking about it. So I would
Yes.
like for people to experience that.
Beautiful. Let's start. Go ahead, hon.
Okay, so embracing peace is very important because when you are going through life's ups and downs, and I'll call it ups and downs because one day you wake up, you're feeling amazing, and next day you
Mm-hmm.
wake up and you don't feel like going out of bed, or you're like exhausted and tired and like, okay, you have to push through, and that changes your mood. So that's a person, a normal person, life. It's not like you have to have some kind of a issue on or be unhealthy, and that's being a normal person, right? And I say that's the difference between being a human being and a robot. We come with emotions. We have a soul inside of us which creates emotions, which creates feelings, and those feelings lead us to be how we want to be that day. And that impacts our, connection, our relationship with ourselves, with work, with people around us, so if you love somebody, if you're feeling upset for no reason, you're sad and for no reason, you wake up, you're exhausted, tired for no reason, or you had a big day, previous day, and you're like exhausted and
Mm-hmm.
tired. So now your emotions run, and that creates that feeling of, oh, I'm just feeling so tired today. I don't have the energy to do this. And then you end up drinking those caffeine drinks, to push yourself through the day, you know. But the feelings don't go up. It just elevates your level of energy, but your feeling is still there. It's like stuck, and you're still going through the day not feeling good, feeling exhausted inside in your body. Your body feels tired, right? So when you feel all of that, how do you even embrace peace? and we talk about, and a lot of people meet and they talk about, let's be peaceful. And like, ah, you know. And I've seen and met so many people, and then I talked to them, and they were like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," and I'm like, "Okay." So it's like it's time for people to understand how to be peaceful in any circumstance and
Mm-hmm.
not feel and go through that. So three tips is how do you change your mood? You know, how do you change how you're feeling in that time? What do you do? You know, so just like when you wake up and you're not feeling good, first step would be right in the bed, you know, just acknowledge that feeling of how you're feeling, your body and your mind and your emotions everywhere. And like, okay, not feeling good. I'm feeling irritated. I'm just feeling
Mm-hmm.
tired. Once you have done that, then you have acknowledged your body, you have acknowledged your mind, you acknowledged your heart. All three of them are connected, right? But you've done that part of acknowledge each one. And then you just say, okay,
Yeah.
it's okay. I know I'm not feeling so good today, but I would like to feel good. And body, mind, and heart, can you support me?
Mhm.
I want to feel good. And it's sort of like now you awakened a part of you. It sounds silly and weird, but try it. It works. Now you awakened your body, even if it has disconnected your heart, even if it has disconnected your mind, or if you just operate with your mind, who is the controller? Now you've given them direction. It's just like when we are working and we get direction, we do things better, right? So the
True.
same thing applies to our body, to our
Okay.
heart, to our mind. And if we give them direction, they feel, oh, she's listening to us, or he's listening to us and giving me direction what to do. So
Wow.
then the mind can step up, the body steps up, the heart steps up because they're part of you. They
Mm.
are you, right? And so it's helping you, right? But then there's the part of the soul. So this is the everyday thing. Everyday things don't go to the soul level. So for people to understand, only when you are in too much pain, that's when it goes to the soul level. Or if you are too happy, that goes to. So soul stays out of it, but is like watching, it's like just watching, like, okay, what's she doing? Okay. All right, she's connecting. Okay, I like this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the moment you start to connect, now you're connecting with the three part of you, which is inside of you, because the heart could be like, I don't believe this. I'm just going to, I'm so too tired. What is it? I'm exhausted. Okay. Only the mind works like, come on, I have to wake up. Come on, you have to go. Come on, you have work to do. You've got to get if you've got small kids, you've got to get the kids to the bus. You've got to do this.
Yep.
And so you're pushing. So only the mind works, and mind is pushing everybody else. But imagine if you give direction, now the heart will step in and the body steps in. So the mind is not alone. So it'll be like, okay, all right, we are in. What do we have to do? So you have to say it three times. That's the next step. You don't just say it one time, you have to say it three times because you're talking to three different parts of you, which is again inside of you. Again, it's weird and but it's those tips I have learned from God Himself. And He said, you can do this. And I did that. So today, what I'm giving you, these tips, you won't get them anywhere else. So I thought, like, what better way to let people know than your platform so that as many people can be impacted and they can do that. And the three of them are connected inside. So you're not separate. There's no separation. There's no feeling of feeling alone because that, when there's the separation, then you start to feel alone. You start to feel abandoned because the heart's not connected, the body's not connected, and you're operating just with your mind. So you're being a very logical and a practical person. You have to survive. So now you're trying to survive in your life or exist instead of living.
Ah.
The moment you have all three come in, now you start to live. I'm going to let that sit in for a minute. The moment you connect the all three, the heart, body,
Mm-hmm.
and mind, you actually start to live every day.
Ah,
And then you start to, have those moments because you've heard them, people say, live in the moments, live in the moments. What is live in the moments? People
yeah.
just going through life so fast and time's flying by. And people don't even remember what did you have yesterday for food or what did you dress up yesterday? What did you do day before yesterday or last week? You know? So the life is flying by. So, in order for you to live those moments, because that's what goes with you, with your soul, because now the soul's watching. Like, okay, she's doing this. So that when you start to live in those moments, now the soul is enjoying, oh, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from the soul to your heart, and you go like, oh, this is so good. I love this. And that's the moment when you die. That goes with you as your bonus points with your soul.
Ah,
Okay. So that
okay.
is why I say it's very important to live with all four. But in order for you to live with all four, it's first to connect the three.
Okay.
Okay. So these are the two tips. First, you say it one time, then you say it three times. Okay. Now you've changed. Stay there in bed, still lying.
Okay.
Okay. And then you just, third tip, breathe in. What some people do is they'll say it and they just hold it, they're holding their breath. Like, okay, something's changing, and they're trying to see,
Yeah.
and nothing's changing because you're just holding your breath and you're just trying to see. So
Interesting.
breathe, deep breath,
Okay.
because your life, uh, you live your life with the breaths. The number of breaths makes your life. So the deeper you breathe in, the longer your life is.
Mm.
So when you have anxiety, your breath is going fast. But if you go deep, then you are living longer. And that's what the trick about, these sages and yogis and these gurus they do is
Mm-hmm.
that they go in a state where their breath, they can slow down their breath. They do deep breathing, or they at times they pause that time. So they go into that timelessness. So they live longer. So when you are still lying down, again, I'm just repeating all the three.
Okay.
You make that intention. I want to connect body. I would like you to connect and let's change this. How I'm feeling. I want to feel good. Okay. And then do is, you know, say it three times. Body, I want to feel good. Mind, I want to feel good. Heart, I want to feel good. And now let's do deep breaths. Again, do three times. Ah. So now you've allowed and you felt. When you make that sound, you are connecting because now that chatter in the mind, like, oh, this is so weird. I can't do this. I
Mm-hmm.
can't do that, stops because now you're listening to your breath. So that's why you want to make that sound. Okay. So this is not a exercise. This is not like yoga. This is not like, okay, we have to do this. No, it's just a simple science,
Mm-hmm.
simple things which can shift you and your being to start to live.
Mm.
Okay? Because now you're connected, so much connected with yourself that when you're connected so much with yourself, then it's easy to connect with others. Then you are peaceful. And that's how you embrace peace inside of you every single day. And you can do this, say you forgot in the morning. You can
Okay.
do this when you're in the bathroom, when you're in the shower, when you're driving your car,
Yeah.
when you are just getting into a meeting and you're feeling very anxious, like, okay, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to do. Just take a minute. It takes less than a minute to do all of this. And when you do that, you change, you shift,
Mm-hmm.
you become peaceful. And
Ah.
actually, I always tell people if you go through something and somebody said something which is not nice,
Happens a lot, but
which
mm-hmm.
happens a lot, right? If you meet and you are surrounded by toxic people, do this, do
That's
this, try
yeah.
this. Immediately, it'll boom, bring you down and calm you down. and you won't be able to deal with that person. I have so many tips I can give to people, but I would love for them to experience my golden light as we do the same thing.
Mm. Well, thank you for this and for being here, for joining us. If you are just tuning in, I need to remind everyone who we are talking to, BH Wellness Group. That's right. And we're here joined by the founder, the owner, the Golden Light herself. And Bhavna has many years of experience in spirituality and helping people, saving people. And I just want to bring up the fact that she's also a best-selling author, speaker, and she's helping so many transform, reach their highest potential. And yes, we're talking about peace today, getting peace within. I know we've touched upon her 5 pillars in the past, which are super important. You got to, watch a past show to learn more about that. But she does so much to help so many, and is continuing to touch more lives today. And let's continue. So, peace. We're learning how to find peace. You're giving us some advice and tips. What else do we need to know for today to help save ourselves to live a more peaceful life?
So I would love to take you through an experience. I want people to feel the golden light. And, as I say, okay, I am the golden light. I want you to experience what golden light is all
And
about.
yeah,
Okay, so let's start. It's going to take like 1, 2 minutes. Okay, is that okay?
absolutely.
All right, so if anybody is listening, just take off your watches and sit back and just close your eyes. And now just feel my golden light coming from the top of your head. And I'm just going to clear your energy field, any stressful energies which don't serve you. And you're going to feel the golden light coming from the top, going all around you, clearing all of that, going all the way down to your feet. And if you actually open your palms, I'm going to have the golden light come in. So open it, keep it in your lap, keeping eyes closed, and just feel the light entering your palms. You're going to feel a tingling sensation going up your arms, going through your neck, going into your head. And we're going to push away all the stressful thoughts which don't serve you. You might see a little darkness or heaviness, or you might feel. And we're just going to allow that and let it go from all directions. And you'll start to see the light slowly and softly. And just deep breathe into that. Breathe in. And we're just going to anchor the thought that you're going to be okay. And we're going to allow the light to bring that and anchor it inside of you, that you're going to be okay. Just letting know, just repeating in your mind, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I am okay. I am really okay. Okay. Just we're going to take that and bring it out around you from your head, on your face, and allow to come it all the way down onto your lips, releasing any stressful energies there, which is not letting you smile. So clearing it out. And we're just going to tell you in your face, you can smile. You look beautiful when you smile. You look amazing when you smile. You feel amazing and good. And it's okay. And it's okay to smile. And just taking that golden light going through your entire body, letting you be in the light. Allow your full body to be in the light, going from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. You might imagine, feel, and just feel or watch or see, pushing away a little darkness, from different places in your body, all that which does not serve. And it's okay to let it go. And slowly open your eyes and come back in the now. How do you feel?
Relaxed, extremely relaxed. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah. In hardly 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Beautiful.
yeah, imagine spending an hour with me.
Ugh, yeah. Wow. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Right. So that's what I love doing is to release your, stresses because the stresses are created by every day. And when that gets too much, that creates trauma.
Mm-hmm.
It's not trauma happens in one day. Sometimes, yes, for some people, you know, but sometimes it's over a period of time it's like accumulation of all your stresses together. That's trauma,
Ah.
and a lot of people go through it every day and they don't realize it and they hold that because we want to hold whatever we can, you know, you know, you want to hold your money, you want to hold your clothes, you want to hold your family. So we are asked to hold. So we hold the stresses too.
Ah.
And that's why it's hard for us to let go. Because if
Mm.
we let go that, we'll, oh, would we let go of people we love like, so people don't let go.
Mm-hmm.
And, here I took you through that 2 minutes and it was easy to let go.
Mm.
Did you feel that?
I feel really calm, tired. Yeah.
I think so. And the uniqueness is my golden light will stay with you for the whole entire week.
Okay.
So you can tune into this any moment. You can come back to this episode and listen to this as many times.
Thank you.
And you will have the light for the whole entire week.
Ah, beautiful. Thank
Mhm.
you.
You're welcome.
We still have more time. What else?
Yes.
What else? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So the important part is how are you feeling? And if you know and see that, okay, I'm feeling good, but my partner or my kids are not, what do you do? You know, one thing, reach out to me so I
Mm,
can help them. If they're not open, I can help them through you, because they're extension of you. They're your people, the people you love, right? So everything flows in the timeline. So if somebody is not feeling good, then you tell them, I know somebody who can help you feel better. It's not you're not putting them down. Like a lot of
mm-mm,
people say you have to go to Bhavna to. I say it the wrong way. I said, I'm here to make you feel better. And if you feel better, your partner is going to feel even more better.
mm-hmm,
It's not there's something wrong with you. That's
mm,
why you've come to me. It is because I want to make you and shift you to feel better. And every day that's why I call myself a lifestyle coach because I'm creating your lifestyle to be peaceful and happy and more loving. You can be only loving if you're peaceful. If all those emotions going into your head or your body is in pain, aching every day, and you're dragging yourself, you can't be loving, right? And you can't be peaceful if I ask you, like, okay, let's do this, and a lot of people, that's why they love to drink, and people ask me, Bhavna, would you like to drink? I'm like,
mm,
no, I love my water, I love
mm-hmm,
water with lemon, and that makes me be even more happier because our bodies are made up of almost 90% water. So when I'm providing that to my body, I feel very happy, I feel ecstatic, right?
My
But
son asked me yesterday, Mom, why do you drink so much water? He's like, you drink so much. I said, I just love it. I said, it makes me feel good. But
exactly.
I forget that. You told me that we're 90%. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And so when we just drink that, we feel amazing. But a lot of people don't drink that and they put alcohol in the body, you know? And they feel amazing because, again, that's also liquid form, but that's intoxicated.
Mm-hmm.
That's something which is overly fermented, which has gone bad. Like, would you eat chicken if you kept chicken
Yeah.
out and it's rotting there and you add some water and then drink that water? Yeah. Or if you just put your grapes there and you let them just, they get all and then they're rotting and all of that, then just add some water and then drink. That's what alcohol is. It's nothing but just that. And you're putting all of that in your body and you're expecting your body to feel better. Only temporary.
Mm-hmm.
And why would you go for something temporary,
Mm.
right? Just for an hour,
Mm.
right? But if you just drank regular water, clean water, and did what I'm saying, you would actually start to feel better and live longer and happier. So, why did people in the past, I'm just going to leave everybody with thinking, why did people in the past, in the ancient time, live up to 1,000 years?
Yeah.
You know, the wine and all of that was introduced later in the later years, but initially in the golden age, people lived for thousands of years.
Mm.
They had a way of life, a healthier way, and a more loving way, and they were more peaceful. So they did dancing, fun things together,
Mm-hmm.
being aware and loving each other. Celebration. Every day was a celebration of life.
Mm-hmm.
We
Ah,
do celebration of life after somebody dies. Celebrate your life while you're living, people. Celebrate every moment you're living. Love
yeah.
yourself.
My aunt passed yesterday, and that's the one thing everyone was talking about. We wish we would have seen her more. We wish we would have done more. We wish life is too short. You have to start living it now and do more while we are here on this planet together. I know we'll be together again, but it's just, but my whole family was talking about that yesterday, because we don't live so close. We should have made an effort. We should have. And, it's just part of the universe. But great reminder there. Well, thank you again for being here and for joining us as always, the Golden Light. Thank you.
Thank you.
And could you share how we can reach you?
Yes, bhwellnessgroup.com. And my phone number also, you can text Global Podcast 774-242-2112
Beautiful.
on savingpeople.org.
Thank you so much for that. You have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you for all the wisdom, teaching me, breathing, and all of us about peace and bringing more of that to our world. Bye bye, sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.